Hey, this is Rob again. I just wanted to show off the peppers that I have at my house. And what we're looking at right here is, what is it? It's a Picker's Gills Orange. I'm not sure on those. This is the first time I've gotten one of these to grow, and I actually have two of them, so you'll see another one in a little bit. And yeah, so let's go on to the next one. This one is a cayenne. Oops, out of screen, sorry. Oh, I guess it wasn't. So it's doing pretty alright. And next we have a Bohemian Goat. A little bit on the small side, but yes, I think some bugs got to it, but it's doing alright. And next is a Tiger's Teeth, and you'll hear that a bit because I've got a few of them. So it's growing nicely. And next is another Tiger's Teeth. Right there. Not up and close or anything. Next is a Bohemian Goat. You can tell I like those, huh? Now, this is what I find interesting. That's a Bohemian Goat in a bucket that's, not self-watering like some of them are. And right next to it, planted on the same day, same soil, same batch of seeds, and look at this guy. This is another Bohemian Goat. So why is this one so much larger than this one? I have no idea, but I'm not going to complain. Next we have a Tiger's Teeth, and she's looking pretty good, or he's looking pretty good, whichever we want to say. Not too bad, not too bad. Next is another Tiger's Teeth, and again we got this size and this size, and yet the one before was, I guess it was pretty close. And here we have a cayenne, and this is the first year I've gotten a cayenne pepper to actually get this big, and I've got 3 of them, including the one at the shop. So it's doing all right. And let's see, next we have another Picker's Gills Orange, and this guy is getting to be a monster. No buds on it yet, no fruits or flowers on it yet, but looks like it's starting to get there. And then next we have an MOA Scotch, or a chocolate MOA Scotch bonnet, or chocolate Scotch bonnet. This guy is getting way up there in size too. He's doing all right. And then another Bohemian Goat. And yep, the sun's just starting to get over on them. So looking at these down the line, you can see the size difference of them as they're going. And yes, they're on the sidewalk just so that I can take and mow the lawn later. Otherwise, they're usually spread out through the yard. And they're looking pretty good. Now, one thing you'll probably notice, or if you've been looking close, half of these, or about half, are in self-watering buckets like this one and this one. You can see the double buckets, and then should be able to see the fill for them. And then straight bucket, straight bucket, straight bucket, and then another straight one, another straight, another straight. Now another self-watering one, and the last 3 are self-watering. So I'm running an experiment to see if the self-watering buckets actually grow better than just a straight bucket. And to what I'm seeing so far, it looks like they're growing a whole lot better. I mean, you take a look at him, he's so small. That's kind of unusual. And yes, there's the Murph man. He's got to have some fun and get right in the shot. Okay. And if we turn around, I'm also running another experiment to see how they run, or how they grow in buckets versus soil. And if we turn around here and look, it's kind of hard to see them with the light the way it is. So there it goes. What we have here are 2 Tiger's Teeth and a Bohemian Goat. And I dug up all the soil, put in the mulch, the same thing that's in the buckets, ground it all in, and those guys are considerably smaller than the others. Alright, that should about do it for me now. Alright,